go into more detail regarding the field mapping process and how that all looks and feels?
Sure. Let me just open StarShip up to show you how that looks. I'm just going to go into my interface here, and I'm going to customize interface and bring up a dialog box that is where you define all the field maps and translations. So in this left-hand pane here, we have all the StarShip fields, and they're basically broken out by the entity that they're in. So for instance, all the shipment fields are located underneath this folder. The example that we showed during the demo previously was the idea of automating the billing type and the account number. And those two fields happen to be underneath general information because they're standard across all carriers. So if I click on general information from within my target fields on the left-hand side here, in this middle pane you'll see all the fields that are associated to that. And here's billing type. If I click on billing type, you'll see that I have my billing type mapped to the Mass 90 field ship via. And if I click on the value translation here, you'll see that my left-hand side I have ship vias that are my mass ship vias, and then the right-hand side is how they're going to be translated. So whenever StarShip has a drop-down with values, we provide you a quick way to define how you want your mass fields to map into StarShip. So let me just scroll down here and show you these last three ship via values. There's UPS Red, UPS Red 3, and UPS Red R. So in this case, UPS Red is typically next day. So I have UPS Red 3 set to UPS next day for the carrier and service, and then third party for the billing type. And UPS Red R is set to UPS next day for the carrier and service and recipient for the billing type. If I wanted to change this, all I have to do is to click into this field here and select a different mapping. It's that easy. And then the other nice thing about this dialog is that it allows you to see all of the translations for any one field. So because StarShip allows you to have a one-to-many relationship for these translations, so in this instance we're using ship via to map to carrier, service, and billing, you now have the ability to see how this particular ship via is mapped for all the other translations. And if I click down at the bottom of the screen, you'll see that StarShip will ask you if you want to work with the translations for the carrier service, and I can click yes here and simply go to the carrier service mappings from there. So it's an easy way to flip back and forth and to get all of your translations set properly. And then for billing account here, I have this set to the customer user definable field that we've created. And if I wanted to, I could quickly just click on the magnifying glass here to find a field that I wanted to map to. You'll notice there are quite a few fields here to map to, so this is a lot different from our previous StarShip link where you only had a set number of fields, usually around the 27 to 30 range, and now we have up to 138, if not more. So if you have user definable fields, that would make this number even go up further. But we break them out by entity inside of mass. So here you can see my line item fields, salesperson, ship from, customer fields, as well as all the fields on the standard sales order. So from here, if I wanted to set my account number to something else, I could maybe click on this shipping number, click OK here, and now my billing account is mapped to the shipping number field in Mass 90. And if you weren't certain exactly what the shipping number field is, we give you a little layman's term of where this is located. So this is the shipping number at the top of shipping data entries. And all I have to do is click OK here, and then all those mappings come into play. And now the next time I bring in that order, it'll automate those particular maps.
So Caroline, previous to the StarShip 2.0 link, you would need a master developer to enhance the user interface so that you can use those field mapping. Isn't that correct?
Yes, exactly. So by giving the user or partner the ability to do it within StarShip, it takes that whole thing out of the picture. So no longer need a master developer, and hopefully with the user interface, we've made it friendly enough where you can quickly and easily map those fields and translations.